Duty Series 6. What an episode. It's one of the most watched TV shows since records began. In just a more, I'm going to be catching up with one of its stars. But first, I've already been on to AC12. Who can I get on the show this week? I know.
Superintendent Hastings.
Are you Ted? Are you alright, love?
Steph, I told you have to be careful about calling me at work.
Oh, I know, sorry. But I just want you to check. You're free this week, aren't you?
What do you mean?
Well, line of duty's finishing, isn't it? So I thought you might want to come up to Leeds and be on Steph's packed lunch. What do you reckon?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph and the wee donkey. We really shouldn't be discussing this on my work phone.
Chill out, you can bring the wee donkey if you want. Oh, hang on, I've got another call coming through. Hiya, Steve, you okay?
Yeah. You?
Yeah, I'm thanks. Do you fancy coming on the show this week?
This week isn't great for me. I'm kind of snowed under. You okay if we leave it?
For this week? Oh, like, leave it.
Or do you want to leave it?
Do you want to leave it?
Or do you want to leave it?
Do you want to leave it?
Or do you want to leave it?
Do you want to leave it?
Look, Steph, I'm still at work. I can't really talk right now.
Sorry, Steph. I didn't mean to upset you.
Well, you have.
Call you when I get a chance, okay?
Do you know what? No comment. There you go. And I should say thank you very much to our digital producer Darren, who created that video, and he does loads of brilliant funny videos. If you have a look at our socials at PackLunchC4. Now, as luck would have it, we can actually speak to the real Steph from Line of Duty, actress Amy Bhrún. Let's give her a big round of applause. Hi, lovely to chat to you. So, can I tell you, I was really hoping you were going to be H, so I was slightly gutted when you were, because I thought I'd love it if it was a Scouse female mastermind behind all of this.
I know most people did seem to think I was H, and I was starting to doubt myself at one point because there's so much coverage. I was going, am I H? And I didn't realise, like, what's happening here?
Yeah, because I guess because of the secrecy around it, like, everyone is desperate to try and work it out, and we're looking for clues and everything. I guess even for you as the cast, you're probably not told everything that's going on, are you?
Well, you're sort of given the first 4 episodes first, and then as you're filming, you get the last 2 episodes. But we got the last 2 episodes kind of in COVID. So we didn't get the read-throughs and all that kind of thing that you would normally get at the, for the last couple of episodes. So even me watching it, like even last night, I was still getting all this new stuff that I hadn't quite taken in properly.
Yeah, brilliant. And so were you watching it last night as a viewer then?
Yes. In my little hotel room, I was watching it merrily, and I had my husband on Zoom because I didn't want to watch it on my own. So I was just like, that's great. Yeah, so because it's been such a huge thing, particularly with, everyone being in lockdown and it being played live every week and not binging it. It's been actually such a huge thing that it just felt really weird to be watching it on my own. I actually just wanted it to kind of come full circle and just finish it.
Yeah, and of course we actually heard your voice as well. You've been talked about and we've seen you in the episode as well, but last night we heard you on a voicemail. Should we have a quick listen to it?
One new message. Steve, it's Steph. God, I hate these message thingies. It's just I ain't out from in a while. I hope you're alright. Copper's wife, me, I can't help but worry. That's it, really. Bye.
Oh, wow. Did you know how that voicemail was going to be used then when you recorded it?
It was something actually that sort of came in a little bit later, because obviously originally I think it was going to be 6 episodes and they added another episode. So I knew that it was going to be left very open-ended with Steve and Steph.
Yeah.
But that was something that was kind of a new addition that kind of came in quite late.
I mean, what's obvious as well from chatting to you is the fact you sound entirely different to Steph Corbett. So is that quite easy to do a Scouse accent for you?
Yeah, well, it's something that I would have it slipped into quite naturally, especially when I got the audition. It was something that kind of, it feels like there's lots of links with the Irish accent and the Scouse accent, strangely enough. Maybe it is because a lot of people went over there, I don't know. But no, it's definitely something I didn't want to mess up at the same time, so I had to check in Series 5 with Stephen Graham, was it okay? And, you know, and then I was even listening to his voice before going back to Series 6. You know?
And do you spend your time then walking around and just talking with that accent, even when you're not recording, just to get yourself into the zone?
No, the weird thing with me and accents is that I have to step in and step out of them. So as soon as the director yells cut, I have to go back to Amy. Otherwise, I can't have a conversation with somebody. I think I'll just be kind of like feeling like a weirdo. But then on the other side of that, I was working with Martin, who's Scottish, and he stays in the accent the whole time. So we were laughing about how different our approaches are. Like he's like I couldn't slip in and out, and I'm like I couldn't stay in it. Like we're completely different.
Yeah, and of course we're all wondering now and hoping that there's going to be another series, because I still think there were things left open, even though everyone might think there were questions answered. For me, there's still loads to go, and we want to know what's going to happen with you and Steve. So what do you reckon? Would you like to see another series?
As a fan of the show, I actually would like to see another series, and I think Jed's such a good writer that it's half cleaned up, but then in another way you could see that it could develop further. So, but basically as an actual fan, yes, of course I'd love to see another series.
And as a cast member, do you want to go back? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wouldn't you? It's brilliant.
Right. I'm waiting for them to write me in, to be honest, Amy. I might
will after that audition you just did.
Amy, so lovely to chat to you. Thank you so much, and thanks for providing us with lots of entertainment over all these Sunday nights over the last few weeks as well. Put your hands together for Amy.